architecture kind.
We have to do that all over again.
Oh gosh.
The traveler.
Hello, hello. Well, listen,
Finally here
paradise.
with us, and she's going to tell us where she is.
There you go. I guess you didn't guess, huh? Right now, I'm in the border of Austria in the Bavarian zone, right in a place called Regensburg. In Germany, it's actually part of Germany, but very close to Austria.
Mm.
I would say Innsbruck, I think, is kind of like the closest place. So, yeah, this is a tiny little place, very beautiful. It's like a fairy tale. You find lots of good things. I'm trying to visualize so you can see some of the buildings behind me. This is the hotel. And I mean, the streets are so beautiful. And maybe you will get a short video in the future to see what it is like. There is a river crossing by called Danubio, which is, this is actually the river that crossed, I think, all the way from Germany to Austria. It's a long, long river that separates these two countries.
Yeah. We've been doing your shorts and people have been watching. So people are excited for you on your adventures. What we've been doing is we've been talking a little more about things we talked about previously. And today we were going to talk about communication. So, very basic question for you is how has it been traveling? Because you've now gone through how many countries?
I would say, well, it started in Spain, then England, then Poland, then Austria, and here in Germany.
You
So
also
five.
went to Hungary, Budapest.
Oh, I'm sorry, in
Hungary.
Hungary. I almost
Right.
missed that one. It was a quick turn,
Yeah.
but yeah, I actually went there. So there's six of them.
6 of them so far. So, just a very basic communication question is how have you been getting along communicating with people in all those different countries?
Well, wonderful. Well, the first of all, my last experience that I was in Europe, this is 20 years ago, is totally different from now. Today, we're in a global place. We have thousands of people, variety of people from all over the world. And of course, the main language they speak is English. But however, in these little places like maybe here, and not here because here is very tourist, but like Hungary, they didn't want to talk in English. So I had to speak in Spanish sometimes, and try to figure that one out. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised a little bit of how some people doesn't want to have communication. They kind of force you to, speak the language. And that will be one of the things that I will really encourage people to learn the basics of where you're going to go and visit.
Yeah.
It's really polite, when you express yourself to the other person on their own language, they will say, oh, I see you are effort, you're making an effort. I will talk to you in English as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. It's
Mhm.
just showing some respect and some effort in learning some of that. Do you use a translator at all, like an app translator?
Well, yes, I do, especially, when I want to say, good morning, what is this, or what there is to eat, or whatnot. Yes. And I do have a little lessons, quick lessons at night, German lessons that kind of brings me to the important words. But not all the time, not all the time, especially, like talking about communication. One time we went to this place and they said, you only have 2 hours, right? To just go and look around, sightseeing, eat, and come back to this point. So here I am, like trying to eat the world, all this place, which was in Salzburg. They only speak German. And what I wanted to do is try the local. So I went to the market and here I am, rushing and seeing these beautiful things in the market, flowers, food, delicious food and whatnot. And I stop and I say, well, I have to have the sausage that is very popular here, right? So I stopped in this nice local, and there were two couples, of, I would say elderly couples, I can tell. And I say, hello, you speak English? And they look at me and say, no, no, oh my goodness, here I am. Nine, exactly. So guess what? Next to me was a very nice gentleman from Israel. And
Oh.
he talked to me and said, let me help you. I do speak a little bit. So he helped me all over, tried to order my food, eat it over there. And the lady at the end talked to me in English and say, thank you, and of course, danke. I say danke to them, and they saw me how I forced myself to kind of get to talk to them. But this gentleman from Israel, he was so kind. He was so polite. There is always an angel that you will find, right?
Always.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
right.
and yeah, so that's when you think about it and say, you know what? I wish I could at least say the important words of, do you have, a sausage that I can try, or how much is that, right? So yes, it's important. It's important when you travel, when you make a plan, to know the basics.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Yeah,
good tip.
yeah.
We did a follow-up video on traveling where we focused on traveling with seniors.
Yes.
And I don't know if you have any other tips, or some of the things that we mentioned were things that you kept in mind on this trip.
Yes. Well, actually, all of them were great that you mentioned. One of the most important ones that I can rely right now that I'm experiencing this trip is, one thing is, keep hydrated. Drink a lot of water, a lot of water. Now, what I did, and unfortunately, there is only one left. I bought this powder,
Like
uh, you know,
electrolytes?
electrolytes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm telling you, I have been using them for almost every day, and really, it's a big difference.
That's good.
Not only plain water, but have that powder electrolytes, and it really helps you a
Yeah.
lot.
Well, you've been
Because
walking
when
a lot, right?
Exactly.
exactly
And I think parts of Europe right now are experiencing like
a
a hot
heat.
season, right? A heat.
Yes, but it was just like all of a sudden weekend hit.
Pretty
How
unusual.
would I
Yeah.
say, that comes from some place? Those little weird things that happen. And yes, this weekend. Well, it's been already 2 weekends. This is another weekend, so it's almost a whole week that is been really hot. But I mean, really hot
Mhm.
everywhere I've been.
You can say
If
that you
you,
brought the sun with you.
That's
I know.
true.
Everybody's so happy because you can see that people are just enjoying sun. They stop in any park or any green land that they can stop there, relax, and take a sun. And of course, they never wear a hat, and that's another thing that I would recommend: wear a hat.
Mm.
Because I mean, umbrella is, it's a big thing to carry,
Mhm.
unless it's really raining. But my hat has been helping me a lot.
Good, good.
Yeah.
I've also been doing a lot of tours, and I imagine on the tours, some of them are audio, so I imagine you can get it in Spanish if you want to. Some of them have been in person, right? Like a person walking you through the tour.
And mostly I have taken like three of them, and only one was in Spanish, the rest was in English. In Vienna, was, in the palace was an English one. So yes, it's interesting. You can pick I mean, there is these apps nowadays that is so easy to reserve, a tour. One of them is Civitati. It's been helping me a lot. Booking has been helping me a lot with the activities. So it's really easy. You guys, just to let you know, I'm traveling by myself. At the beginning, I was really kind of I would say nervous, and a little bit scared, or what would I say, like anxious,
Mhm.
what to expect, right? Because I didn't really know. First of all, I touched Spain and never been in Spain before. I know your mama has, and she would love to go back. And I don't blame her now. I don't blame her because However, and of course, in Spain, they speak my language, right? So I shouldn't be afraid. But just to move around, right? To take there is no taxis. I mean, you should be able to travel on metro or on those public services, transportation. That is, but let me tell you, they're so easy to travel.
Good.
I've been using the metro in Hungary, in Vienna, and it's so nice. I love it. So, but of course, you get a little anxious because you don't know what to expect, right? And we, in the other side of the world, which is America and all these places, is different. It's so different from what we are used to.
Mhm.
But if you read a little bit before you travel, right, you will know how that works. Nowadays, it's so easy with the applications to know how to go around, and move around. And I've been walking a lot. I mean, a lot.
Do you
Probably miles and miles.
at least, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you are you feeling tired or do you feel you were prepared for that amount of walking?
Well, I try to be prepared. I did work out before I came, right, and try to keep healthy. However, of course, you're excited, right? And you're walking and walking, and you see all these new things. But there is a moment that you have to stop, sit down, relax, have a drink, coffee, whatever you want to, and take it easy. Because if you push yourself too hard, which I did once, of course, I got home and I was like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. I'm not going to get up. And that's another thing that I would recommend, to always bring with you these supplements or these, additional things that, the cream and all those things that will heal your uncomfortable,
I was gonna
whatever.
ask you. Like the muscle creams, right? That when your muscles
Exactly.
are sore. Yeah.
Muscle creams and relaxation creams in the legs is really nice. It's important. I have one that is like fresh in your legs and keeps you really smooth and fresh. You can feel
Mhm.
that really soften a little bit. But yeah, it's important to give yourself some breaks. Very important.
Yeah. Do you have a question for Aunt Laura? I'm doing all the talking.
No, well, that's wonderful. But I was saying that that's important, and that's funny because that's something we talked traveling with older people, and really it's for all ages.
Well,
You have to take your pace, you know. The food is very different because I see these beautiful
I knew
sausages.
that was coming. What's been your favorite
Food.
food?
my God. Well, listen, and my favorite, I tried in England because I went to England as well. We had a breakfast, delicious breakfast that has all these breads, goodies, sweetbreads that are very good, and of course you would love it. Now,
Bones.
my experience in Vienna, the famous
Schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
Is
I'm
schnitzel?
telling you, it's a huge size of a Schnitzler. So
I
another recommendation, when you go to Germany or Austria and you want to go for the local food, which is a Schnitzler, the famous one, share it. It's
Mm-mm.
as big as it is, you can share with another person. Or if you're by yourself, like myself, maybe you can order half of it. I don't know. But honestly, I didn't finish it. I really cried because I wanted to take it with me.
Oh, apple strudel and the
And the
schnitzel.
apple,
Yeah. Mm.
that is my favorite. I went to this palace,
Mhm.
Schönbrunn, where Emperador, how you call it?
Emperor.
Emperador,
Emperor, yeah.
Emperador used to live there, but on the summer though. So I went to this place. There is a restaurant where they used to have breakfast there. Oh my God. Apple strudel, is a must.
It's a
Mm.
must. It looked
It's a
good.
must. Austria is famous for the sweet things, for all
The
the
pastries.
Yeah.
chocolate, the chocolate, Mozart chocolate in Salzburgo, to die for, to die for.
Yeah. I
Completely.
I think that was the same place you filmed the fountains, right?
Oh, where? The
Vienna.
In the
fun.
palace, by the palace in Vienna.
Oh, yes, yes, by the palace. Oh, yes, it's incredible. Oh, yes.
Now it looked like there's some construction, or maybe they're fixing up some of those things, right?
Yes, that's another thing that you have to be flexible because they explained to us that these old buildings, I mean, old buildings, they repair it every 20 years. They
Wow.
clean. So you always will find a piece that will be in repairing, you know.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, there is nothing more, you know, not at least in these countries that I've been traveling. That's how it is. But like in this place, you know, the I think I sent you a picture of the cathedral. It's a Gothic cathedral, beautiful. But
Beautiful.
again, they have part of the cathedral on repairing, you know, cleaning and
Mm.
repairing all these things. So Prague, I went to Prague. I think I didn't mention Prague, did I?
No, you didn't mention Prague. Mm-mm.
No, I didn't.
Czechoslovakia. Mm-hmm.
Czechos is another country. Well, it's very nice. It's amazing. Another thing that I have experienced now is a lot of people. And
Mm.
it's not summer yet. You know, it's May, you know, well, of course, the end of the May, and probably next month is going to be crowded because they have vacation, local people. But everywhere I have been is bunch of people,
Mm.
lots of people. So yes, again, you have to be flexible. You have to wait in lines. You have to, if you want to eat the specialty or the recommendation, you will find lots of lines, right? And the communication thing is so important to, you know, to be able to go around, right?
Mhm.
And to talk to people and not be afraid. Of course, once you hear your language, you kind of approach that person, right? And oh, you speak English, right? Okay. So, and you know, you can ask, but people are really nice. I mean, but tourists, some tourists are a little, you know, like
Mm.
they try to be the first one, and they, you know, so no, I like this trip because I'm flexible on my time.
Mhm.
So
Exactly.
my
And
tours have been
yeah.
scheduled in my time.
Perfect. And so far, it's been wonderful, and it will be. But talking about communication, that's right. You touch a point. Try to say at least a few words in their language, because that
Yes,
opens up that if you say, I'm sorry, I speak English or Spanish, and then they will open to you. But at least
totally.
have a few words in their language.
Mhm.
And not only that, but once you say, you know, danke, you know, like danke, gracias, or thank you,
Thank
they speak to you in Germany, back to you in Germany, and you're like, oh, okay, they understand, you know, but they like that.
Mhm.
They like that. So, because I mean, we come here to visit them and they don't have to, you
Right.
know, prove themselves. So, but yeah, and
Oh,
I,
guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen, guten Abend, guten Tag, you know, and danke. And oh, I've been saying Entschuldigung all the time.
What's that?
You know what? Perdón, I'm sorry.
And shooting
Entschuldigung,
good?
Entschuldigung
And shooting.
is perdón, I'm sorry.
Because that's another story. Those languages are a little bit more difficult for us in
Oh,
general
yeah.
because you understand French, Italian, even Portuguese, for
Oh,
example.
Mm.
yes.
But you come into Germany,
It's
it's
totally
It's
different.
different
different.
story. And I knew for the fact, even though I was taking lessons, when I walk in the streets and listen to these people speak, I go, where am I? I try to focus what they're saying. Some of them I understand a little bit, but then I say, no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so.
But it's a magical country. All the countries you have been in, and some like in Prague and in Munich, it's like a fairy tale. The buildings are beautiful.
Mhm.
It is incredible. It's really a fairy tale. In Innsbruck, it's oh my God. You know, again, the rivers go by, they pass
Mm.
through the city, and that's what it is nice. I've been 2 hours away from where you guys and myself went.
Neuschwanstein. Mm.
I wanted to go back to Neuschwanstein.
I'm sure the swans are still there and they're still angry.
I bet they're waiting for Johanny there. My recognizer.
Absolutely.
Well, it's, you've been away for about 2 weeks. Do you think it has felt like 2 weeks or
No,
longer?
no. 2 days.
It's gone too
It's
fast.
so fast. Before I knew it, I was already in this place, and then guess what? Tomorrow I have to take the train, and I go, well, wait. No, it's been really fast. Unfortunately, this is my first time that I'm going to stay 3 nights in this place, and then I'm going a little bit up north with a friend, and we'll stay 10 days. So then I'm going to have time for myself and relaxing and whatnot. But when you go and visit new places and want to know everything, time runs.
Yeah.
The morning to the night is almost all of a sudden nighttime.
Before you know it.
Yeah. Well, it's probably hard to narrow it down because everything has been pretty amazing that you've showed us. But so far, what is the highlight of your trip?
Highlights. Okay. Oh my goodness, there's so many.
Top three.
The top three highlights saying, okay, I would say when you are traveling, like in my case, by yourself, to make a plan, and you probably travel with someone or by yourself, enjoy every second of it. Expect, be flexible, right? So one thing is so important, just to see, watch, and try to be in the local place. Do not expect or don't compare yourself that, oh no, in my country, these are things they do. No. Please stop it. You come to a different country, enjoy what you see and respect what you see. So that's one of the important ones. The highlights, another thing is rest. It's important to keep yourself rested, especially during the night. The first 3 or 4 nights will be difficult because the time zone is different and change and all that. But it's important to rest so you can appreciate every single moment, right? And eat well, because your tummy will appreciate it too. Because
And all the
there's a lot
exercise
of
walking.
and you're walking a lot, and probably you want to do more stops in the bathroom than before or than you used to, because it's working, right? And that, so yeah, I've been experiencing that change, which I like it in a way, but in the other hand, you are out there, touring, and it's not as easy as just being in a place. So I brought some of the pills that relax your stomach and bring that kind of things that will really smooth your stomach, because the food is different, right? The food is different. So yeah, so you will feel more comfortable and no pain. I'm really surprised, and I have to mention it, and knock on wood that we'll keep it that way. I haven't had any headaches.
Oh, good.
Very good. I'm so happy. Yes, I felt dehydrated sometimes, like, it's too much sun, but I haven't had any terrible headaches or whatnot. So
Excellent.
overall, I'm feeling great.
Good.
Yes.
I think the key word there is hydrate. Drink water.
Yes, and don't forget the powder
Electrolytes.
electrolytes.
Okay, we're gonna do best of. So, best for food so far.
Which one?
Which country?
Best for food, Austria.
Okay. Best scenery.
Best scenery, oh my goodness, Madrid.
Okay. All right. Best shopping.
Oh, shopping, mamma mia. Germany.
Really?
Germany.
Munich. Oh my goodness. There is a whole street. I felt like I was in Fifth Avenue, New York. A whole street that you can buy whatever you want. And also Prague. He
Mm.
surprised me
Oh,
because France has
Prague.
a lot of, good stores, very nice stores. You can find anywhere TJ Maxx, H&M.
Wow.
Oh yes, I've been seeing it everywhere. TJ Maxx, H&M, and of course Madrid has Zara. Zara is a great, very nice store. Souvenirs. I haven't been shopping for souvenirs too much. There is a lot of them, and that depends on what you're really looking for. But another highlight that I need to mention this, and this will be the fourth one. Be careful what you are carrying in your baggage.
Mm.
Because if it is heavy, it's a pain in the neck.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
It's a pain in the neck. So honestly, if you're coming to Europe for shopping, bring an empty bag. Period. Because right now I don't have room for anything else, and I'm going through the trains, and then you have to walk a lot with it,
Mhm.
and then your back hurts and whatnot. So yeah, be very careful on that.
Which is
Tobacco.
actually reminds me what happened to you, right? Where I don't know, once or twice you had last minute changes to your plan where the train broke down, so you had to take a bus to the next stop and get a new train. Probably was easier with less luggage, right? Than if you would have had
Exactly.
a lot of luggage.
So totally agree. Totally. I brought an empty backpack, smaller than the one that I brought from Mexico. I brought a backpack larger in a carry-on bag, so it will fit more stuff. But then I decided, you know what? If I'm going to travel the rest of the countries by myself, I need to put everything on the smaller pack and my carry on. And I left some things with my friend in England that I would say, and then all of a sudden the weather changed.
Mhm.
So I brought
Never fail.
2 jackets, which one is I left it with her. I say sorry, and I'm glad that I was with her. Otherwise, you'll be stuck with 2 jackets that you don't need. I haven't used the second one. I'm telling you. This is my PJs, long sleeve. I'm telling
Very
you,
nice.
it's warm. Thank you, thank you.
So,
Because it's
so
almost
in being so careful about how much stuff you're buying, was there something that you saw that you wanted to get, but you had to say, I can't get that because it'll be too heavy, take up too much space?
Yes, I've seen a lot of beautiful things, like bags, purses, and especially if you're a fan of bags. I mean, you're looking at it and say, oh, this is perfect for traveling and this is perfect for using every day and whatnot. But honestly, no, because again, I have some of them, right? And this is the type of in this time of the traveling nowadays, I'm figuring it out. Why do I need so much stuff, right? I don't need to buy the same thing, even though, of course, it's beautiful, but then I have one over there in my home, right? So I don't need to, unless you're really into, because I found a couple that the girl says, oh, I want to buy and this and want to bring souvenirs. I decided at the first moment I planned this trip not to come for buying stuff, to enjoy stuff, to enjoy food, to enjoy desserts, to enjoy theater, to enjoy opera. That's what I wanted to expend my money. So
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
each
Perfect.
person will.
Sometimes you bring souvenirs. The person says, oh, that's so nice, and we'll never see it again.
Exactly. So it's not selfish in a way. You wish you can bring souvenirs to all the loved ones. But you know what? No, I'm sorry. This trip, at least for me, I decided to do it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and I think that the people that love you want you to have a good time. So that's probably
exactly.
the best gift, right? Is
Completely.
that you get to enjoy every minute that you're there and do the things you want to do.
Exactly. And it's not easy to save money because it's very expensive. It's very expensive in a way of everything is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
All the world has, for some reason, everything has increased their prices. But here, for Mexico, for instance, the rate of exchange, yes, it is higher. It's much higher than US dollars. So again, you're saving money, you're trying to enjoy what it is. You don't want to, get out of money or leave yourself without money or any emergency, right? So I say, no, no, no. I mean, I want to buy lots of nice things, but no, I want to also be careful with the money and try to organize your money. Save it for this, save it for that. And if you know that is disappearing, try to save a little bit and whatnot. Have an extra car, that will help you. The hotels is important for me. So the hotels, I've been booking nice hotels.
Good.
And another highlight that you need guys to know when you come to Europe, if this is kind of your first time, just to remind you, hotels are different from America. Small, but
You have a little shower
Well,
that you go.
I was gonna ask, because I remember, I think in Paris was my first exposure to just, there was no shower head. It was just the little thing. Is that how your showers have been?
Yes, all of them. And of course, now you put them on a way that works. But I can tell you stories, but I know it will take a longer time. But yeah,
That's for another time.
We'll have the time.
I might videotape some and send it to you so you can see it on a short video.
Well, we're glad that you got to join us for a little bit and check in kind of at your halfway point.
Yes, halfway point. I'm for another 2 days here. Tomorrow I'm doing some tour and some boat tour as well to the Danubio. And then continue on to Germany. So yeah, we'll keep in touch and look forward for the short videos because there's so many to see.
Very beautiful. Well, you look good and you look happy.
And I miss you a lot.
Oh, we do
A lot.
too.
I wish you could be here with, and we're gonna make a plan on a different house.
Yeah.
Not because mommy cannot go and like
Right.
that.
No, no, no.
I can see.
No.
We'll take our
So
time.
your plan, yeah, exactly. We can know a whole country, like Italy or like
Yeah.
Spain. Yeah,
A
I
whole
love that.
thing.
It's the
Exactly.
part of Europe that you also want to be. The East, they call it Orient Europe.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Eastern
Very nice.
Europe. Yeah, it was something
Eastern Europe.
different. It is different in a way, and that's what you
Yeah,
wanted to see. Must be interesting to see.
Hmm.
very much. It's different from what we used to, and it's history, a lot of history on it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
keep enjoying yourself. Keep living
Thank
it
you,
up.
guys. Thank you. And happy to see you and to talk again with you. And we'll keep in touch and live it
Live it
up.
up.
Live it up.